Hello friends and welcome to my channel. I am Cher. Today we are going to be doing a fun dark vampy Halloween makeup look. This one, as a matter of fact. You can see I've been doing some hand swatches on my hands. But basically, so I've got a fun weekend coming up where I'm going to be doing some Halloween boudoir photo shoots. It's something that I do as part of my makeup business and practice. If you want to see more from my business side, I have an Instagram page called Soulful Beauty and Spa, but my regular beauty blogging page is Cher Shares Beauty. So you can check out both pages. But basically, I do photo shoots as part of my makeup business, in addition to weddings and formal events and all of that. And I am so excited. One of my favorite things to shoot is boudoir. I actually do the photography and the makeup for clients. The way that I handle it is I usually charge for the makeup and the shots are complimentary, but I do charge a little more for photo shoots because I'm there for longer. We do a 2-hour shoot. We do an hour for makeup and then an hour for the photos. And then I get them all their electronic shots later. So I tend to have different themes. You know, I do head shots, I do glamour shots, I do boudoir shots. I've got a boudoir weekend coming up here with some girls. They're going to be doing all spooky Halloween vixen boudoir makeup and photo shoots, and I'm so excited. So in honor of that, I thought it'd be fun to show you guys a nice little Halloween vixen kind of dark vampy makeup look. Ideas for if you want to be doing some costumes or a Halloween party, you just want to feel sexy, you want to get that kind of Halloween sex kitten bomb going on. That is all about it today. So make sure that if you're not following, subscribing, that you hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. And then you will catch more like this in the future and see my crazy personality shine here, because this is one of my favorite things to do, you guys, is boudoir. So come on along with me. We're going to get started. I'm going to show you how to make this fun makeup look. Okay, so eyeshadow and the looks we're going to go for, we've got to do, you know, I just want that kind of like dark, sullen, vampy, sex goddess look, witchy vibes and all that, but still something you can wear just for fall and not just be like totally over the top. So we're going to go with a little mix of that. I'm thinking burgundies for sure, like reds, but like a dark fall burgundy vampy. Vampy is what we want. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette. I really love this palette, and it is very, I don't use it enough. So we are going to pop right in. And I'm also a big Jaclyn Hill fan too, of her eyeshadow brushes. They are the only ones, you guys, that I use for clients anymore. I just like, I've stopped buying all other ones because I love these so much. They have exactly the right precise brushes for everything that I need. I think I still do like an angled brush from somewhere else, but most of the eyeshadow ones, absolutely Jaclyn Hill. Okay, we're gonna hop right in. So what I really want is like this dark one in the outer corners. And we may do like kind of light more in here. So probably around this area for the lid, dark on the outside. Now, I'm just going to start off with like the light color and do sort of a transition-y across the whole lid. You know, my little swipe. A little swiper. Oh, that's super pretty. That's actually already darker than I was thinking. I forgot this was somewhat dark. I've already got my brows done and primed and all of that jazz. I just wanted to kind of bring you for the eyeshadow look. I'm gonna do another little fluffy brush, but maybe a little more narrow. I'm just gonna go ahead and go straight in with, you know what, first I might try, I'm gonna swipe these colors real quick. So Rockstar is a little more purpley and Spark is a little more reddish. I think I'm gonna go with Spark a little bit. We're just gonna kind of build up the color some. And I'm just gonna kind of do it. I'm gonna do it in the outer corner but bring it over just a little bit to kind of blend the two colors together. I'll decide if I want a point or if I just want to arch. I don't know which yet. I feel like for Vampy, we need a point, don't y'all? So I'm going to kind of just extend it out some. Very good. Then I'm going to come back in with a little bit darker. We're going to go with Mystic right here. And now is where I'm going to really start applying it as a corner. We're going to make like sweeping V motions and really V that out. Okay, now I'm going to do the softer colors on the lid. So we're going to come back to this one and pat it down. This is called Hush Hush. Now it looks softer compared to this darker one, doesn't it? We may need a brighter color than this, and there's not a lot of bright colors in this Jaclyn Hill palette, so I don't know. We'll see how it is. I might pop on Bling Bling on top and see if that's any lighter. I'm gonna do it with my finger. Bling Bling is like more of a shimmer. I was thinking, you know, for the Vampy, I don't really think I want shimmer. I think I want more matte. So I'm going to leave it kind of like that. Okay, so we are just having a Jaclyn Hill day. I'm going to come over to her one of her other ones, the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And we are going to grab out some lighter colors. So I think I'm just going to go in with like this, you know, light one here. And then we're going to grab one of these browns over here on the outside corner, okay? So let's go back to that packing brush, and we're going to use the color in light. We're going to go in with a brown now. Let's see. Let me swipe. I always use my hands to like get a feel for everything. I'm going to try this chip color right here. It's brown, but it's a little slightly more like almost burgundy brown. And we're just going to pop on a little touch over the red. Okay. All right. Go back over and get us a little bit more of a gradient of red in there, just so it's not like super harsh between the difference, okay? And then I'm going to blend it out because as I started putting it on, it just looked too much. And now we need more pop of lid. All right. I like that. I kind of like how those colors blended. There. That's a little more blended now. Okay, so we're going to do that on the other side too. I'm going to bring some of these same colors underneath the eyes. I'm going to do that Mystic. Now Spark. I'm just kind of blending all those colors that I used. And I'm using a smudger brush this time to kind of smudge it out a little bit more. I know it ends up looking like a black eye, but I do want that like dramatic purple all around, or like burgundy-ish purple. Take just a pop of the Jacks, whatever, that we used as well. And then we have all the colors together. Okay, so we're going to make more of a siren eye look with the liner. Gotta have some Vixen Siren Eye. And I'm going to use that, the wing on it to like guide me if I need to kind of sharpen the eyeshadow again. On clients, I always use the Anastasia Beverly Hills gel liner with an angled brush. Now, Siren Eye. So first, I'm going to go ahead and make my tail. Now, I always start at this corner, like where my eye meets on the outside corner. And it's like, I just bring an extenuation up of my eyeball. Okay, so that's like my line I use to guide where my wing's going to go. And I try to kind of bring it out, depending on how much of a wing you want. If I want a pretty dramatic one, I bring it out to like where the edge of my brow starts. And then from there, I draw in the rest of my wing. Just giving you tips on eyeliner wings. Okay, and you can kind of fill it in however much you want. You can make this as thick of a liner as you want. It just depends on you. Or you can make it really thin and just kind of go around the eyeball, like I said. Okay, I'm gonna do that same thing on this side. Then we're gonna come back and work on the inner corners because that's the trickier part. Okay, and I'm lining the rest of my eye. I try to get as close to the lash line as I can. Like kind of do it more from underneath. We're gonna see if that's at all even. I know it looks crazy right now. We'll clean everything up if we need to. Okay, so for a siren eye though, what that usually means is you're gonna, for a siren eye usually entails two things. One, the tail. Now, it tends to be more outward rather than like upward. I find that it's just going to depend on the eye shape of my clients as to whether I want to take it out or up. It just all depends on your eye shape, what I think is going to look better on you. On me, I've noticed if I go too far out, my eyes are so small to begin with that it just, I need to bring things up. I'm also 44 years old, so I need lifting. Okay, so that's what we're doing on me, but I kind of let it just depend on like what my clients look like and their eye shape. But the second piece of the siren eye is the little spot that goes inward down here. You want to think about with this inner corner, you want to take it like kind of almost downward rather than like sideways. So think of just like how we brought this one up, you want to bring this one down, but not very far out. If you bring it too far, sometimes it looks ridiculous. And I guess it just depends on how exaggerated you want it. I think the most popular way to do it is to have like a tiny little amount like that. Okay, you see what I did there? Very easy peasy. So see that difference? I gotta let fox eye look, right? And so then we just do it on the other side. And see, I brought it too far on this side. So no problem. You just take you a little Q-tip, dip it in some eyeshadow remover. This is why you don't want to have all of your, concealer underneath already, because then you can just clean it up, start over, or just take that one little piece off, and then we'll cover everything with concealer to clean stuff up. So easy peasy, okay? So no big deal if you can't get them even on each side. You just work with it, get a little Q-tip until you get it even and the right way. So once you get it kind of to where you want it, I know it's kind of a mess here and smudged, but we'll clean it up. But we've kind of got the right idea with this spot in the inner corner here. Then you start to connect it to the rest of your waterline. But at that point, I might connect it right there in the corner, but then I'll come in more with a pencil underneath here rather than the liner. So I'm going to do this side real quick, just this one little spot to connect. I feel like my eyeball is so much more disgusting than other people's on YouTube's. Like I cannot watch my eyeballs on camera, y'all. You probably feel the same way. Okay, at this point, I'm going to finish it with a pencil, just any old eyeliner pencil, preferably waterproof. if, you know, you're doing this for an event where you need to keep it all day. But I prefer a pencil for under the eye because I can get it, I don't know, it's just more precise for me, and then I can smudge it, all that jazz, without making a huge mess. Smudge a little more. We're gonna do, I'm gonna go with a little bit of black underneath. Okay, just to smudge. Actually, I'm gonna use more of a smudging pencil. I'm gonna blend that black that already has a touch of the purple. And we're gonna smudge it out so it's not just a harsh line. And I'm gonna bring it up to meet that wing a little bit too. Kind of clean up with the concealer. That will be key. Okay, I am actually just coming straight in here. I'm kind of trying to map out right along that wing to clean it up. And then I'm just going to bring the rest of my concealer down. Okay, for lashes, I definitely need something full and thick, right? So I'm going to give these Kiss Ruffle Lashes a chance. I've heard a lot of, like, good things about them. Apparently Kim Kardashian really raved about them, and I heard them on Kelly Strack's channel. She was trying them out, so I was like, okay, I gotta get them. So we're gonna try these because I feel like they're gonna be the perfect amount of you know, full drama lashes. So give me a chance to pop those on. I'll be right back. Okay, what do we think? They're so fluffy. I do like them. Very good and fluffy. I think those are going to be perfect. Yes. So, Kiss Ruffles. I think that they are sold out of a lot of stores. Now, I got them at Ulta, but you can get them online too at on Amazon. I'm just popping on some Urban Decay, this flushed palette for some bronze real quick. We're going to bronze it up. I think I'm going to take this color out of here because it is still sort of almost like that a cool tone. And we got cool tones going on the eyes a little bit. You know, there's more darker, like pinky. We'll see how it looks. I don't know. I may not want a lot of blush. We don't do like really rosy, blushy cheeks in Vamp. But if it gets to be too much, I can kind of back off, blend it really well. I'm going to do more of like a white touch along the cheeks just to have a little bit of pop on the cheeks, but I'm not going to do my normal like crazy glam highlight look with this. Like contour, like tan with this. So I'm going to do even more. I may need to come in with a cream bronzer and really make the contour quite evident. Okay, we're going to pick out lips. Okay, I wanted to go with a liquid lip for this, but I don't have one dark enough for what I'm thinking. So we're going to pull out just some good old matte lips. I don't have any liner dark enough for this. So we're like, as far as like the pinks and the dark purplies and burgundies. So we're going to use LA Girl Dark Brown. It's like the darkest I have to line. And I'm coming over my Cupid's bow, making it straight to really make the lips a lot fuller for a dark lip like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna blend it out a little bit This is more of a brown. Eee. I definitely did not have a gloss this dark either. So we're just going to pop on clear gloss. And I don't even know I'm going to do gloss. I might keep it matte. I think I'm just going to keep it matte if my lips don't dry out too much. It's the only thing I don't like about mattes. Okay. No, I think that's perfect. So Dolce Espresso, this is Milani. If you want a good dark, vampy lip color. All right. I am going to bake a little bit more, put a little touch of setting powder on. And I think that's going to be it. Maybe get into costume a little bit, or at least in some dark, vampy, sexy clothes. So I will be right back, guys. And here you have it, friends. What do we think? Very dark, vampy, sexy boudoir. I'm not going to show you what I have on underneath this. Let's just say it's boudoir appropriate. So I hope you enjoy that. A nice, dark, sexy look. Perfect for boudoir photo shoots. Perfect for your Halloween parties and whatnot. Or just a nice little fall look going out. So, yeah, I love how it turned out. Feeling rather sexy. I don't know about you guys. But anyway, that about wraps it up. If you enjoy more content like this and want to see a little more Halloween content coming up, makeup looks, all of that kind of stuff, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I'm going to catch you on the next one.